Hi everyone, it's Simon Keeling here, and it's Friday the 9th of December. It's Christmas tree hunting day today in the Keeling household. Yes, we're going out to get that tree. Never quite looks like that though, but never mind. Hopefully you're getting your tree perhaps this weekend, or you've already put it up. Hence the reason, look, for the Christmas tree hunting clothes. See? All the marks around here, look, see? So I apologise for my appearance this morning, but we're heading straight off to get the tree as soon as this recording is done. Now, loads of news yesterday, of course, about the winds. 165 miles an hour keeps being reported as the maximum wind speed on Cairngorm. This is the data from the Cairngorm weather station, which basically stopped at about 10 to 1 yesterday afternoon. You can see here it's saying peak gusts of 135 miles an hour. Can't see the 165, not sure where that came from. I actually would suspect it anyway, but that's not to put down the guys who've got the weather station up there and everything operating up there. It's Heriot-Watt University who've got all that information up there. It may well be that that's an accurate report, but I must admit I have my doubts. It'd be useful to see it, and also to get it verified as well by looking back at the charts and seeing exactly what could have happened. These are the gusts from the official stations for yesterday afternoon. 104 miles an hour here, look at Glen Ogle. This, by the way, is the chart from weatheronline.co.uk. We've got 91 miles an hour here at Tyree, 99 miles an hour over the top of Great Dunfell, and down into the southern counties, look, we even took a gust of 63 miles an hour in the Solent. So it really was a very, very windy day. 81 miles an hour there, look, on the western coast of Wales at Aberdaron. So, you know, no doubt at all, that was a pretty breezy one, wasn't it? But nothing exceptional, really. It's just a normal winter storm. We just didn't get them in October, did we? It decided to come through in December instead. Okay, interesting developments taking place on the charts at the moment. ECMWF is the one I'm watching quite closely. This is the ECMWF 7 to 10 day mean on the left hand side here. This is the GFS 7 to 10 day mean on the right, and you can see this is for the period actually from next Friday ending on Monday the 19th. And notice how they bring the heights down, look, significantly lower heights than normal across the UK on both sets of charts. Now the jet stream is screaming through here across the Atlantic straight into northern parts of France. It puts us on the cool side of the jet, but also maintains the very unsettled conditions that we've seen. But if anything, with the position of the jet there, that will pull low pressure areas further south, so likely to cross up the channel excuse me, and into northern coast of France. A bit of man flu there. Now, what am I watching? Well, watching for this ridge, look, that's out in the Atlantic. You see this ridge that's building up through Greenland? If that joins with the ridge coming in over northern Russia here, excuse me, that could bring some very interesting developments as we get through the latter part of next week. And I'm not sure models particularly handling it very well just at the moment. This is how the GFS sees things. So I think we've got to concentrate on unsettled conditions really, but I'll point out a couple of interesting facts as we run through these charts. The time, by the way, for the chart is up here, top left hand corner. Here's the area of low pressure, look, in the North Sea during the course of this morning. Watch what happens as I run through, look. Off it goes, high pressure builds through for Saturday, so a fine day for all of us on Saturday under that ridge of high pressure. In comes another area of low pressure from the west during Monday. Quite a screamer there, look, late on Tuesday. And watch what happens to this feature during the course of Tuesday itself. It moves northwest of Scotland. Another belt, very, very heavy winds, look, very strong winds coming through during the course of Tuesday into Wednesday. And then look, the position of the jet stream shifts further south. And look, low pressure here, low pressure here. Watch the track that they then take. There we go. You see that? Through the northern coasts of France. That is 90 plus mile an hour winds across northern France, and this has been pretty consistent throughout the models over the last few runs. Now, I want to show you something else on here as well. High pressure down here off the Azores, high pressure here, look, off northeastern Canada. Now look, can you see how the two here are trying to make a link? Yes, we've got this line between the two, but it's this link effect that I'm interested in. If we run it forward, the GFS really breaks that down quite quickly, look, that link. So GFS not really pushing it too far, but we still have this link from Iceland, look, there into the high across the central parts of the Atlantic, and the GFS takes us through. Look, link comes back in again between those two areas of high pressure, and then into the beginning of Christmas week, so we find the high building more strongly down towards the south, and incidentally we can take this all the way through now, look, through to Christmas Eve, and that's bringing in, at the moment, it's bringing in low pressure from the west, but I believe this at your peril. There we are for midnight on Christmas Day. Heading into Christmas Day, well, that would bring some very, very stormy conditions. But not going to buy that at all just at the moment. It's these link-throughs of these high pressure that are interesting me just now. Let me show you another chart. Not that one. Do we want that one? No, we don't want that one either. That's the one that we want. Well, at least you know it's live, don't you? This is the ECMWF, and I'm going to knock it back a touch. Now, watch for what happens in the latter part of the run. These are every 24 hours. So there's Monday, there's Tuesday, perfectly believable. There's Wednesday, look. There's Thursday. Here's Friday. It does bring, look, the area of low pressure on Friday a little bit further north. Remember, the GFS have got it here across the channel, so we have a discrepancy there on where that low is going to go. But look at this high out towards the west. Watch what happens. There's our low pressure again. Look, still dominated by low pressure. But look, this high, by the end of the sequence, manages to link through. And by Monday the 19th, we have this screaming northerly coming down from the Arctic through the British Isles. That will bring wintry showers, particularly to the north and the west, and much, much lower temperatures. Now, what will happen is, if this occurs, and this is what we've been hinting at, this high pressure building out to the west. There it is, look, high pressure out to the west. It's this ridge which, if it gets going, could act as a block out in the Atlantic. This northerly flow brings cold air down into the Mediterranean. That develops low pressure in the Mediterranean. The block shifts from the Atlantic to the North Sea, and we set up a cold easterly flow. Notice too, high pressure here forming over central parts of Russia. If these manage to make a link across the top here, we're in for some very, very cold weather around about the Christmas period. Now, at the moment, it's just the theory, it's just the thought, but the ECMWF is coming in with this, and I think that's what we need to watch. Now, this site's kept free of charge, of course, by the adverts that you see around the screen. If you see an advert you like, do click on it, go through to the advertiser. It generates revenue for us, and it shows the advertiser that you're interested in the site here. Please do spread the word around about the site, whether that's through Twitter, Facebook, through your friends, through email, whatever it is, and keep the sun shining, and thank you for watching.